Okay, so I wanted to do this video. Basically, you were saying that I was saying that this chart here for tessitura for the voice type is incorrect, or that I'm saying that it's incorrect. No, I never said that it's incorrect at all. I said that for me, where I sing is most comfortably between the F3 and the F4. That falls under the tenor range, supposedly. What is going on there is that contraltos and tenors have the same tessitura, but on this chart they basically say contraltos and countertenors have the same voice type. People have different opinions on that. Anyway, for me, where I land is with tenors. You specifically pointed this out, that my strongest notes were G3 and A3, and I'm going to assume that you are the same person I've been talking to all this time. Oh shoot. Oh, right here. Sorry. I'm going to assume you're the same person, Kaji, and because of that, I already had a conversation with you explaining to you how I can't sing outside of my tessitura, because, for example, if you have a voice type where you are not trained to sing and you don't have vocal lessons, you're going to basically have a situation where mainly where you sing is in your tessitura. You're not going to sing outside of it, mostly because you weren't trained or taught how to sing the notes that you're not that comfortable singing. So you pointing out that I can't sing lower than an F3, I already pointed out that my comfortable notes are F3 to F4. My uncomfortable notes are below F3 and above G4, and I would say G4 as well. So that's my whole situation. Now, I did demonstrate my singing higher is really hard for me. Honestly, it's much harder than singing lower. Both are not my best notes because they're not in my tessitura, they're outside. And it seems like if you've really gone to school long enough, you should have understood things about tessitura. I mean, I haven't gone to school, I haven't even gotten vocal lessons, but I can watch vocal coaches who talk about tessitura and passaggio to figure out where things land for me and how it compares to other people, and also to explain why certain songs are better to sing than other songs for me. So that's basically all I have to say here. So you were basically saying that I was saying that that basically this chart was not correct. That's not true at all. I was saying that it was correct, and that my range is in common with tenors. That's why for me it's easy to sing tenor songs more than other songs. Now, you were also trying to say something about you went to school for a while, and then you were trying to say that I was a mezzo soprano. I wish. I mean, it would be easier to sing if I had a higher voice and I was some kind of soprano, honestly. I mean, sopranos are glorified. So, I mean, like, why wouldn't I want to be a soprano if I was? But I'm not. But, you know, I wanted to demonstrate how my voice type basically is on the transition point for me. Now, you could say, sorta, with the contralto, I can belt a little bit up to the D5, but, I mean, I can't really get up to E5. D5 is kind of like where my point is. That's like the last note that's at all salvageable from the chest voice, basically. I can't really get further than D5, and D5 is a struggle. I have to be very loud and very boisterous for it to actually be on pitch, basically. So anyway, I want to demonstrate my notes G4 and up. People are around, and don't really want to embarrass myself like that. I could go in the... It's kind of late right now, and so I don't really want to go in here. I don't know. I'll try. So here I go. There's only anomalies taking over all the whole time. There is only anomalies, but it's taking over all the time. Something like that. So I've demonstrated it enough for you to hear how I sound going above A5. A4, not very healthy for me. I am trying to work with someone who is trying to give me advice on how to get a better head voice than I have currently. Obviously, that isn't very good. So... yeah, I don't feel any connection there. I don't even know. How are you supposed to go above A4? Because I can technically go above by whistling kind of like thing, but even then I can't sustain very long either. So, yeah. I don't know. I can sustain much longer in the 3rd octave and the 4th octave, because that's my tessitura. And as you can see on this chart, my tessitura is right in line with tenors, which makes sense because most of the songs I'm going to sing are generally either tenors or very high baritones, basically. That's why I like the baritone term, because I can find that it is a little high for the tenor range, because their range goes all the way to G4. G4 is my treble spot. So everything below F4 is not my treble spot. So therefore, that's why I like to sing from that level. So yeah, and you can't, like I said, I'm not trained, so I cannot sing lower than where my tessitura is. So your claim saying that I sang lower in those songs for my tessitura, to seem lower, no, that's not quite it, because if that was the case, I don't know how I would do that. 1, because I don't know how to go up or down, which I pointed out before, and 2, because I can't really sing like that. I don't know, I can't really sing down there, and I can't really sing upward. You know, if you're not trained, think of it. You were talking about Beyonce singing lower, but you have to understand she was trained to sing lower and to make her lower notes better. For someone like me, I'm not going to have that much talent making my notes that are lower better. I can make lower notes. As you pointed out, I went down to a C3 by your own calculations. I can go lower than a C3. I go down to an A2. And honestly, in the songs that I was singing in, actually I did sing in the 2nd octave. Partly. When I sing in the 2nd octave, usually it's like one piece of my note is like the 2nd octave, basically. It's not like a whole long thing. And that makes sense because I don't have a lot of strength upward and I don't have a lot of strength downward because I'm not trained. I have no lessons. When I get lessons, I'll have better control over my lower notes and my higher notes. I have a hard time with control, by the way. I had bad control when it comes to the 3rd and 4th octave, but they're just better than the other octaves. And I kind of have learned to try to control those octaves better than the 5th, and the 5th and the 2nd octave. 4th octave partially too. So yeah, that's all I have to say here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, everyone. Comment down below and have a great day. Bye.